just like that, it's that time of year again. Welcome to Vlogmas 2024. We made it, y'all. I cannot believe it, but I'm so excited that you're here. We're back for another year of Vlogmas. I know I'm still struggling to remember if this is my 11th or 12th year doing Vlogmas, so I will find out for sure. We're here. I cannot believe it. It especially doesn't feel real yet because I'll let y'all in on a little secret. It's actually not December yet when I'm filming this. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and so we still have 2 more days of November. But a little Vlogmas, another Vlogmas secret for you is if you want to get your vlog up on December 1st, which is kind of like I think what I've always done, I don't know. You have to film it early so you have time to edit it and post it on December 1st. And that's kind of what I like to do to just like kick off December every year. So you guys will be seeing this on Sunday, December 1st, but we are filming the last 2 days of November. Oh, I just wanted to reiterate my Vlogmas schedule for this year. I'm doing 2 Vlogmas videos a week, and I'm actually not committing to specific days. I think this is just the best thing for me to say you will get 2 in a week, and I don't necessarily say, oh, they're gonna be on a Sunday or a Thursday or whatever it is. It's just gonna be 2 in the week. They will be a little bit spread out. I'm gonna kind of film probably mostly over like 2 days and then upload it. So I will still have some time, like I wanna give myself like 1 to 2 days not filming at all during the week, just to recharge and also have those days to just edit and not feel like I'm filming a whole vlog on a day where I'm also just like editing the whole day. So it's actually Black Friday. Let me know if any of you guys like actually physically went out Black Friday shopping this year. I kind of feel like I don't know if this is just me. I feel like it's a little dead now with like just that you get like the whole Cyber week now. I just feel like everyone kind of shops online. But if any of you guys actually did go out to the stores and like have a full Black Friday moment, let me know down below. I would love to hear about it. I did start my morning by doing a little bit of Christmas shopping just on my computer, and I got some gifts for my mom, my sister, and Corvidia. So I've officially started. Also, let me know if you guys want me to share my personal Christmas wish list this year. Well, of course we have the of course we have the Vlogmas merch. There's gonna be a lot of this and a lot of my sister's Bone Apple Tit Vlogmas merch this month, so just get ready. I will be wearing those a lot. So today's Friday, like I said. Today's gonna be mostly like fun. Jared and I are gonna go see Wicked tonight. I feel like everyone's already seen it, even though it's only been out for a week, but we have not seen it yet. Yesterday was Thanksgiving and it was super lovely. I posted a little TikTok of, it's like photos of my day with timestamps. I thought that could be kind of a fun and like not stressful way yesterday to like kind of have a little memory of my Thanksgiving. So I just did like a day in my life where you like swipe through the photos. So that is on my TikTok if anyone wants to see what I was up to for Thanksgiving, what I cooked, what I did. And now we have a bunch of leftovers, which we will be enjoying today and this weekend. We don't have a ton, but we have like three of the dishes that we made that we brought home for leftovers, and I'm so excited to just like continue eating those throughout the weekend. Having leftovers from Thanksgiving is the best. I actually wish we had even more, but I'm excited for what we have. This is what I'm about to do. I want to make a peppermint simple syrup so that I can start making my candy cane lattes, because I want to get back into the spirit of it, and I haven't made my peppermint syrup yet this year, so let's do that together. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to be using this cute little clear pot. This is like the easiest recipe ever. The only thing I really need to do that is somewhat time consuming is let it cool, and I'm just gonna leave it out on the counter, you know, for the day. All you need for this recipe, or really any simple syrup, is normal sugar, granulated sugar, and then water, which is in here. And then today we are going to be using peppermint extract, and I'm also, this is not in the recipe, but I'm also going to use a little bit of vanilla extract, and just because I kind of like the peppermint vanilla vibe, but you don't have to use the vanilla if you don't want to. My recipe says to only use a half a cup of water, but I just know that that won't make enough of this for me, so I don't know why I only filled a half cup. I'm going to go ahead and do an entire cup of water. Let's turn on my heat. We're gonna kind of do like just like a medium low. Usually in simple syrup, you do like a 1-to-1 ratio, but for some reason this recipe wanted me to use double the amount of sugar for the amount of water, but I kind of feel like that would be too sweet for me. I feel like I'm just gonna stick to like the 1-to-1 ratio, 1 cup water to 1 cup sugar, because that's what I always do. So as you can tell, mine is like a brown color because our sugar is not white sugar, so it's gonna be this kind of brown color. But if you just use like white sugar, your simple syrup will be clear colored, which is like a little more visually appealing. I feel like this looks a little bit strange, but trust me, it tastes the same. All right, let's add in our peppermint syrup. So the recipe said to do a teaspoon for that amount, but I ended up putting in more water and everything. So I think I'm gonna do like a teaspoon and a half. So this is only a half a teaspoon measurement, so I'm gonna do like 3 of these, and I hope that that's not too much. We'll do a little bit less. And for some reason, whenever I use vanilla in a simple syrup, it says not to add it in until the syrup is cooling. So I'm actually gonna wait on this and we'll just let it start cooling, and then we'll add probably only like half a teaspoon of the vanilla. You basically just like start to bring it to a boil, and then once all your sugar is melted and you can't see it anymore, you're gonna take it off the heat and just let it cool down. That is truly it. When I tell you guys, it's like the easiest recipe ever, and I make my own simple syrup all the time. I always have it in the fridge for coffees and cocktails. You don't need to buy it. It's such a ripoff to pay money for a simple syrup if you have literally sugar, and pretty much everyone has water. So if you have sugar and water, you can make your own simple syrup essentially for free. The mint be hitting me in the face though. I didn't realize like how strong peppermint extract was. I tried to use just like a couple drops of this before in coffee, and when I tell you, it was the most overpowering flavor I have ever experienced. Like, don't think that you can put peppermint extract in anything and it won't absolutely like completely take over the entire flavor. Like even just a drop of it, you have to like really dilute this. It is so, I don't know if it's just this one, it is so crazy strong. Okay, but I can't see my sugar anymore, so I'm going to take it off the heat. I always get really nervous about doing any sort of a pour like this, but let's go for it. Perfect. I'm glad I made this much because this is enough to fill my whole mason jar, and I know this will probably last me like honestly the whole Vlogmas season. And once again, we'll go ahead and put the vanilla in there probably in like an hour or so, because that's going to take a while to cool down. I don't want to put it in the fridge or anything. I just want to let it naturally cool down. So I'll probably do the vanilla off camera, and then I will try it in a coffee. Okay, I want another coffee, but I'm feeling a little lazy, so I'm not gonna make the whole candy cane latte today. I'll probably make it tomorrow, but I am still gonna use my peppermint syrup, but I'm just gonna do a cold brew with some creamer and peppermint syrup. I'm just feeling a little like, I don't know, lately I've just been like too lazy to do the whole espresso machine thing, clean it, fill it with water, the whole thing, and it just hasn't been like tasting that good when I make my espresso. So I feel like something's just not doing it for me anymore with that machine. I've just been kind of having a lot of drip coffee that Jared's been making, but today we're gonna do a little fun cold brew. All right, this is the Wandering Bear cold brew, and it's just the straight black, no sweetener, no anything, and it has a little like pour spout here. So I have a little bit of ice, and I'm gonna fill it up like halfway because it is really, really strong cold brew. I think that's good. I'm smelling this and it smells so pepperminty that I'm like, did I put too much peppermint extract? So I think I'm gonna do a light hand today and kind of take this as like a experimental run and see if I want to add more or less tomorrow. So I'm not even gonna measure it. I'm just gonna do, that probably was not much. Okay, let's do some creamer. We've just been kind of using the Chobani sweet cream creamer because I cannot find the peppermint mocha flavor of this in any, oh my god, why am I such a mess? Every time I do something, it's like a disaster. Like I literally just spilled this all over the counter. Anyway, I cannot find the peppermint mocha creamer for the life of me. I've looked in, I think 3 stores now around us, and they're all sold out, but I do really like this one. So, and we have our peppermint syrup, so we don't really need it. I do kind of a good amount of that today just because this cold brew, like I said, is very strong. Okay, let's see what we think of that with just the peppermint so far. Okay, it's actually not that minty. I think it's a good amount. Okay, I like that. I think it's a good amount of peppermint. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a little bit more syrup, but today I am gonna be extra for Vlogmas. Even though I'm not making the candy cane latte, I'm still gonna top it like I am. So I am gonna use a little bit of whipped cream. Should I take this out? It like doesn't look as pretty with the straw in, but I'm like gonna use the straw. Okay, whatever, it's coming out. I'm making a mess again. And I honestly really need to get some new sprinkles this year because I cannot tell you guys like how long I've had these, and there's no expiration date on it, which makes me be like, they're fine, because it would have put an expiration date on it. It's just some sugar, you know what I mean? Some red sugar. We're fine, but I've legitimately had the same thing of sprinkles for probably at least 4 or 5 years now. I don't even know when I bought this. It was so long ago because I only ever used like the littlest bit. So it's like lasted me a million years. I think it's fine. I'm not too concerned. But look how cute that is. Can you all see the top of it? Happy Vlogmas. Let's try it. I think I got some on my nose. Delicious. That's actually a really good combination of everything. I will use my straw. All right, I need to sit at my laptop and do a little bit of work. I'm hoping this will only take me like 30 minutes because it's such a short clip, but I do need to also record a voiceover, and I'm gonna send this integration into the brand today, and then this will probably go up, yeah, in my next Vlogmas video. You guys will hopefully see it. Class, and it was actually my first class back since I think like right after my birthday. I looked at my app the other day to see the last time I went, and it was like September 21st or something, so it has been over 2 months. And I took an unintentional break from Pilates only because I really couldn't fit it in the budget for the last couple months. It is my most expensive workout that I do, and I actually don't have like a monthly membership or anything like that. My studio allows you to buy either like a membership or classes like as packs basically. So I have done the class packs for a while because that's just what's worked better for me. I really don't love any sort of like a monthly commitment. I've really like limited my workouts to, I do 1 Orange Theory a week, and then now we're back to 1 Pilates a week. I used to do a little bit more than that. I feel like the once a week honestly works great for my schedule right now. My studio had a Cyber Week sale on the class packs, and they were a lot more discounted than they usually are. So I knew there was going to be a sale because they do sales for like certain holidays and like certain times of year. So I was kind of like waiting it out the past month or two. Once I ran out of classes, I was like, all right, I know there's going to be a sale for like Black Friday, so I'm just gonna like save up, and then I'm gonna get a bunch of classes then. So that's what I did. That is like probably one of the only things I've purchased this week other than gifts. That is what I bought for myself. So it didn't exactly feel like I was treating myself, but I know I am because I spent money that's like good for me. And honestly, those 30 classes, I bought 30, and that will last me over 6 months because I only do 1 a week. So that's like over half a year of classes, which is so great. I won't even have to worry about buying any more classes till like at some point in the summer. That was a lot to say that I'm back. I did an easier class today. We have 3 levels of classes, and I did level 1 because I did like the beginner class because I just seriously feel like my body notices so much when I don't work out or when I don't do a specific workout for a while. And I actually like, I'm definitely going to be sore. I was feeling the moves more in my shoulders than I typically do, and I was just noticing like, okay, like obviously I knew it was going to be hard going back. So I'm really glad I started with just like the basic level 1 class, and I'll ease my way back in. It was right in the middle of the day. I never go work out. It was at 2:10, which first of all is just such a random class time anyway. I'm like, why was it not at 2 o'clock? But that was quite in the middle of the day. But I did sign up for it a little bit late this week, like a few days before, and it was one of the only classes today that was available. So we did that. I'm feeling so good. I'm really glad I did that. I'm excited to get back to my more regular Pilates, regular being once a week. But hey, sometimes that's all you can fit in the budget, girls, okay? Like, if I could afford 3 Pilates classes a week, 4, maybe I would go. But it's not exactly in the works right now. I'm gonna head home. It is already 3:11. Jared and I are going to, I'm gonna get him to help me put those reindeer. Did I tell you guys that they were like reindeer lights? But oh, I probably need to get an extension cord. So maybe I should call Jared, because I really did not want to go out to any stores today. But I could probably just get that at like Rite Aid. Like, I don't even necessarily have to go to like Walmart. That sounds horrible, going to Walmart on Black Friday. That sounds like hell. So I probably need to get some sort of an extension cord for us. I just thought about that. So we're heading home. We're gonna do that, get ready for our date in a little bit, because we'll already have to leave for our date in like 2-ish hours because the movie's so early. Let's go home. Okay, we are severely layered up right now because I'm about to go outside. I literally look like a puff. It's like in the 30s today, so this is gonna be me during Vlogmas. I went to Lowe's to look for an extension cord for the reindeer, and there was like just not that good of options. Like, what we need is probably 20 to 25 feet, and they only had like bright yellow and bright orange and green extension cords, and it's gonna have to travel pretty far. So I want it to be neutral and not be an eyesore. So there was no white ones that were longer than 15 feet or gray or like anything neutrally. So we're just gonna set up the reindeer and put it close to our outlet that we have out there, which is not where they're actually gonna go. There's a cute little spot for them outside, but we're just gonna set them up and then order like a 25-foot extension cord online, and that should be coming in the next few days so we can like transfer them to their new spot. But yes, I at least want to get them set up today, and apparently they're super glittery, so we have to do it outside. Let's see how they look. Okay, so let's set up these lit up reindeer. I decided to order us these for our house this year because we've really never done any like outdoor holiday lights, just like really basic stuff. In these reindeer family, I saw them and they were just so cute. My camera was giving me issues and kept like shutting off, and I guess it was dying during these clips, so it's kind of brief, the setup here. And again, they're not going to be crowded like this in front of the chairs. We're going to move them to the other side of our house. We just didn't have the extension cord yet. But I will link these down below if anyone is interested. They're probably on sale. I felt like they were pretty affordable and they turned out so cute. This is how they looked when we were done. Now, I just want to apologize because I filmed this next clip on my phone and it was the weirdest thing. I filmed multiple clips on my phone this night when we were going to the movies, and this clip recorded with no audio. Like, I went back and looked at it on my phone and there is no voice, no volume, so I do not know what happened. So I just thought I would give you guys a little voiceover of what I was saying in this clip. So we were headed out to see Wicked, and we decided to stop by the gas station on the way there to get some candy just to save some money because it is so crazy. Like, our popcorn was like $15, you guys. That's like the one thing we bought at the movie theater. Honestly, I sound like a boomer, but $15 for a popcorn. I think the drinks at the movie theater were literally like $7 to $9, depending on the size you got. So we hit up the gas station, and this was our haul. Jared got some hot tamales, and then I got Twizzlers. We got the purple pack of Skittles, which probably is my favorite to share. And then I got Jared a Dr. Pepper that I just put in my purse. And I had a little cranberry poppy cocktail that I made for myself. And I didn't buy any drinks at the movie theater, even though I bought us like the 21 and up section, but it really wasn't any extra, I don't think. It was just, we got to sit in a different area with no kids. So we're headed to the movies. Just got my bucket, my $15 popcorn bucket. It's Christmas. Oh my God, I can see your breath. Oh God, it's cold out here, y'all. Oh yeah, baby. This looks like the tree from the Polar Express. Hey y'all. I was telling Jared, I was like, oh no, I forgot to talk to the vlog after the movie. And I was just gonna do it tomorrow because I'm gonna keep these vlogs going for a couple days. I think I told you guys that, but I figured we'll do it now, even though I'm laying horizontal. It's like 10:30. Honestly, I mean, that's really not, I was gonna say that we get into bed early now. I feel like that's not really that early, but I feel like I used to not get into bed till like, I don't know, like midnight or like almost midnight, but now we usually get in bed at like 10. And we just have been watching The Office as our like bedtime show, and I've been really enjoying that. I've watched it like a few times for sure, a lot of episodes more than others, and that's been our current bedtime show. But anyway, back to the movie. I feel like it was really great. Jared and I were saying that like we were a little bit, we don't think we went into the movie with quite enough like knowledge. I like know Wicked, but at the same time I don't like know that much. Like I'm definitely not like deep into the lore. So we might watch it like some sort of a recap video. Like not that the movie didn't like make sense or anything. I feel like I could keep up, but like little things we were like, mostly Jared was saying this and that, and then I was like, I guess you're right. Like just little things that he was like, I felt like I should have like known what was going on more. Hi. Hi Lulu. Hi Squishy. Squirtle always leaves when Cholula comes up here. That thing. Yeah, he doesn't like to cuddle in the bed with Cholula because Cholula always just like tramples around when Squirtle's relaxing. Oh, he's back. He's back though. But anyway, I thought it was great. I just feel like it was so beautiful, and I haven't seen a movie that was like a big production in a while, I guess you could say, with like dancing and obviously singing, and like it was just so beautiful, and it took them so long to do it. So like all of that was just super cool. I also like, I feel kind of dumb for not knowing that it was part 1. Like I didn't even watch the Wicked trailer. I just like knew that it was coming out for so long, and then I was like, I'll go see it. Like I don't think anything would have really helped if I watched the trailer, but maybe I would have known that it was like part 1. I don't want to give a spoiler. So I won't say anything more, but that's not really a spoiler. That is part 1 because it says that within the first like 5 or 10 minutes of the movie, but I didn't know that. So I guess there's gonna be a part 2 at some point. If you know like Wicked stuff, comment down below, because Jared and I are like, I really enjoyed it, but yeah, certain little things we were like, just I don't think we were educated on the Wicked lore, if you will. Still had a really great time. The theater was completely packed. I think I told you guys that it was like completely full. Honestly, we didn't have those reclining seats, which I was like, what the crap? I thought like every movie theater had these now. We had comfy seats that could like, you could like push it back a little bit, but they weren't the like big recliners, and I was a little, you know what, I can't lie, I was a little TO'd about that. But yeah, that was our little first date night of Vlogmas. And I think it's time to just lay in bed, watch some Office, and head to sleep. So I will resume. I'm itching my foot, and I thought it was off camera, but you can totally see it, and I look just like I'm in a very weird position. Anyway, I am gonna resume the vlog tomorrow. See you then. Face on camera while I was making the coffee because I don't really look cute, and I'm about to go take a bath and wash my hair and everything, but I'm so like, I swear I'm having the worst coffee luck ever. Recently, I just tried this, luckily before I put like my whipped cream and everything on it, and I was like, oh, that tastes a little weird. It tastes a little sour. Maybe something went wrong with my peppermint simple syrup. And then I was like, no, I had that yesterday. My oat milk that I've only had for like, I think I've had this for less than 2 weeks, the huge jug, it went sour. Ugh, it smells so bad. I like have never really had that happen with oat milk. I feel like it usually lasts so long for me. Ruined my entire coffee. So I already made espresso and mixed it in there. So I think I'm just gonna have the same thing I had yesterday with the cold brew. I'm only down to here in this. We had like almost half of it still left, and that is so bad. Let me know if you guys have had that experience. I guess it does say for best quality, enjoy within 14 days of opening, but like I got the big one so it would last a while, and that was just so nasty. So let me know if you guys have had that experience with that brand. I don't usually, sorry, I have an itch on my back. I don't usually buy Planet Oat very often. It's like one of my least favorite oat milks, but it was like on sale, so I bought it. But I think that's my official end to Planet Oat. That looks much better. It's a little small today, but that is fine. I'm gonna have to take a Epsom salt bath because I'm really sore from working out yesterday. Bring in my coffee. I just got out of a rejuvenating bath. I was in there for so long, well over an hour, probably an hour and a half, and it is like far into the afternoon now. I think I got in around, oh my gosh, I got in so late. I think I got in at like 12:45 and it's literally 2:25. I have had, which I don't feel bad about this at all. It was necessary. It's Saturday. I really didn't have anything to go out and do today. Today is just kind of like a catch up on things around the house day, which thank God, because I feel like I'm always so grateful for those days where I just like don't actually have, I mean, I do have editing to do today. So I feel like every day I do a little bit of work for something. I don't even remember the last day I didn't do any type of like something on my computer or some form of editing or something for tidy style. But other than a little bit of editing that will be very casual for this vlog that I'll start on probably later this evening, I didn't really have any like pressing things to do today. You know, as I said, it's Saturday. So I've been enjoying a luxurious morning to myself. And yeah, I mean, I've been waking up pretty early these days because I think I've been saying this in vlogs, but like Squirtle's been waking up earlier ever since Jared started working his kitchen job. Squirtle like wakes up and then he wants to like go outside the room and just like start our day. I don't know. I feel like he's just like going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. So I'm a very, very, very light sleeper. I wake up to the sound of like any noise that the dogs make or anything like that. So I just kind of like wake up and sometimes I fall back asleep and sometimes I don't. This morning I fell back asleep till like 9, which is pretty good for me recently because Squirtle's been waking me up at like 7:45, 8, and honestly I'm just like not a person that enjoys being awake at that hour. It's great to start my day earlier, and I have kind of actually enjoyed that part of Squirtle waking me up earlier recently, but I kind of like to sleep in if I'm not like working or like need to be up to do something. I really enjoy sleeping until like at least 9:30. I did some more Christmas shopping. I ordered like 3 or 4 more gifts, so I've probably done about like almost half of my shopping now. In terms of budget, at least, I spent my first allotted budget, and then I'll probably give myself the same amount to spend actually in December, maybe a little more as we get actually closer to Christmas if I don't have everything yet. But I've already ordered several gifts for multiple people, so I'm really happy about that. I wanted to take advantage of like, you know, the Cyber Week prices. So I did that. I was chilling on my laptop. You guys saw I watched a little Gilmore Girls. I've been watching Gilmore Girls since like October now as my like fall winter show. I kind of thought it would be more of a fall show, but then I realized how long it is. It's like, I mean, the episodes are like almost an hour, and then there's 6 seasons, and then the seasons have like 20 plus episodes. So that is seriously crazy. Like over 100 episodes, over 100 hours of Gilmore Girls. So it's been taking me a while, and I honestly have to say, so sorry, I'm just like rambling right now. I'm in a rambling mood, but I started Gilmore Girls like a couple years ago and I only watched like 6 episodes and I just like couldn't get into it. I was just like, I feel like the show is too slow for me. And I still feel that a little bit, like it's not a show that like pulls me to watch it. That's why I watch it like when I'm doing other stuff, like on my laptop or just whatever. Like I was online shopping and just watching it in the background this morning. But like in general, for the most part, I know what's going on. Like I know who Rory's dating and all that stuff. I just realized I didn't brush my eyebrows up after I got out, and I always like to do that because they look a little crazy when they're like laminated, but they're not. Like if they're not brushed, like that just looks a little crazy. But anyway, I started watching Gilmore Girls again and I was like, everybody says like it just takes a little bit to get into it. Give it a chance, give it a chance. So this year I was like, I'm committed. I'm going at least until season 2 and then I'm gonna see how I'm feeling. So I will say I was still like halfway through season 2 and I was like, I could go either way. Like I could continue or I could not continue and I'd be completely fine either way. Now that Jess is a character, that's all I'm gonna say, not a spoiler. Now that Jess is a character, I'm like invested and I feel like it got better for me. I needed like some drama. I needed like something that wasn't so like feel good and just like everything's perfect. Like I think it's just because I watch so much like dating shows and so many shows that like have crazy drama that I like I really need that in a show that like I'm gonna be watching for a long period of time. So anyway, I'm like on season 3 now and I still would not say that I'm fully invested, but I am enjoying watching it in the mornings and in the backgrounds. I'll watch it if I'm like on the walking pad or something. So it's kind of like one of those shows. I'm not like turning it on multiple times a day. Like I can't wait to watch it again. But maybe in a season or 2, I'll feel different. I am gonna try to write it out and watch the whole thing. So comment down below your favorite season of Gilmore Girls if you have watched it. Sorry, that was a little ramble. But I'm just watching, you can't really tell because it's a screenshot of furniture right now. And I'm watching my sister Megan's new vlog and I'm just about to do a self-tan. I try to do one once or twice a week and I have not done one in like a week. I feel like it's a lazy day and I don't want to do it, but I know that it only takes me like under 10 minutes to do my whole body and I am like more confident and more happy when I have my face tan on. So like it's worth it to just do it even though I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to like dry my hair or like, it's just one of those days. I'm like, I just don't want to do anything, but you guys know I use my Beauty by Earth, the mousse. I'll link this down below. I've been using it for 7 years. I talk about it all the time. It's so good and I just use a mitt with that. We're having a little walk. The sun is out today. Shocker. It's still really windy and cold, but while you guys will likely see me in this spot a ton during Vlogmas, this is my little corner of the couch. And I just have my laptop perched right now and I'm just gonna sit and do some editing. It's 4:42, but it already feels like 6:30 or something. So I just wanna get in some good editing and then we're gonna have some leftovers from Thanksgiving for dinner. And then I wanna cook like some green beans so we can have like a little veg with it. So we'll do that in a little bit. Cholula's stomping it around out here, but you know the drill. Vlogmas, it's a lot of editing, so I'm about to get started. Okay, welcome to a new part of Vlogmas 2024 where we are going to make a new fun drink together and have ourselves a little pour it up segment. So I just thought this could be really fun, and you guys know I love making cocktails, and also this doesn't necessarily have to be a cocktail. Like I'll probably make some drinks that are non-alcoholic because it just depends on the night, it depends on the mood, it depends on the vibe. I have like multiple little holiday cocktail books. I have this one and then this one that I got this year from my friend Allison called Spritz and Fizz. So I want to use that one too for some recipes. Oh my gosh, my light. Okay, well my little light that I use to film that really helps me out in here just died. So sorry for that. We're having some Vlogmas flops already. I need to like charge up everything and like get everything really ready. Anyway, I have all these books and I've just been like inspired to make some fun drinks. I felt like it would be fun to just do it in the vlogs with you guys, have a little chatty moment. So this drink is from Cocktails for the Holidays. Festive drinks to celebrate the season. I've had this book for almost like 10 years and I've only made a couple drinks out of it. I always like display it, but so we are like using the stuff we have this year to try new things. So this drink is Northern Lights. It's actually the drink that's on the front of the book. Sorry, I'm so far away. And this has gin, lemon juice, cranberry sauce, bitters, and sparkling wine, which I actually don't have. So I'm just gonna use club soda and it'll still give it a bubble. It's just not gonna be as sweet. So for some of these drinks, I probably will go and like get supplies to make them. But for this one, you know, we just weren't grocery shopping this week. Let's see, first we need to get our shaker, which I already have. Let's see if I can open it. All right, I already have filled my shaker with some ice and we combine the gin, simple syrup, lemon juice, cranberry sauce, and bitters into a shaker. I also don't have normal simple syrup. I only have that peppermint one that I made and I don't really think that would be good. So I am gonna substitute, actually I don't really feel like I need it. I kind of feel like with the cranberries it will be sweet enough. But if I want to, I have something I could probably use to substitute. I think like my #1 cocktail making hack is to always use fresh lemon or lime juice, like unless it's literally an emergency. The bottled stuff is just, I feel like every time I've had it, it makes the drink so much worse. And all you need is a little squeezer. Using actually real citrus in your drinks is like, oh, it's just such a game changer and it's like really easy to do, so. I only need a 1/2 ounce lemon juice. Okay, I'm not really gonna measure that, so we're just going to measure with the heart. I feel like a 1/2 ounce is like less than 1/2 of a lemon. It's probably like that much. So I'm gonna put this to the side and I can always add more. Let's do our gin. This is my favorite gin. It is the only one I buy anymore, the Empress Indigo Gin, and it is a game changer, you guys. So 1 ounce gin, 1 ounce gin, and maybe just because I honestly love this gin, a little dash more. I know a lot of people don't like gin. I know it's like really polarizing. That's how I feel about tequila. I really do not enjoy tequila. I'll have margaritas, but that is about it. I don't ever drink tequila if it's not like at a Mexican restaurant and a margarita. But I personally love gin, and it's definitely an acquired taste that I have to get used to. I don't like it on its own. I wouldn't like take a shot of it. You're not really supposed to take a shot of gin. It's more like a cocktail making. I feel like it's so good in cocktails. 2 teaspoons cranberry sauce. Okay, so I actually made a couple of cranberry things for Thanksgiving. These are frosted cranberries that I actually need to like use up. They're just like sugared cranberries. So I'm gonna use some of those as a garnish for this. And then this is the part of my cranberry sauce that I made like a cranberry syrup, and this was like the thicker part. So it really is just like a sweet sauce. So I feel like mixed in, this will be fine to put in here. I probably wouldn't do it if I wasn't going to like strain it when I'm serving it. You could probably just use cranberry juice instead of cranberry sauce here, and it would probably be very similar. All right, that's good. 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. I don't know if these are Angostura, but these are the only bitters that I have, and it's always so crazy. Like, it always says to do like 2 dashes or like 3 dashes of this, and I'm like, how would this not last you 100 years if you do literally like 2 drops? Like, that was a dash, right? I guess they're just like, I mean, they're called bitters for a reason. They're bitter. You don't want to overdo it, but every time I use them, I'm like, did that really like do anything? Like, I always am like, so if you know about bitters, please comment down below. Was that 2 dashes? I feel like I never know what's going on with them and I just use them because I have it. That goes in our shaker. I'm gonna put a little bit of ice in my glass to serve. It doesn't say to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, let's shake this up. Now, because that cranberry sauce is so, what's the word? It's a little chunky. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna use my little, this isn't even for cocktails, but it's just like a little strainer thing that won't let any of the chunks go in. Why is there like nothing in here? Girl. Okay. That's all I've got in me. All right, well, this is continuing to strain itself. Wait, that sounded weird. I'm gonna get my garnish ready. This is like totally optional, but they used cranberries and I just happen to have them because I have them left over for Thanksgiving. So these are super like sticky, but I'm just gonna put a bunch of these on a little toothpick. I don't have one of those cool like cocktail spears. I really need one. Maybe I'll ask for, what are those even called? I don't know. A little stick that you can put like your garnish on. I gotta ask for some of those for Christmas. Let's do 5. It looks gorgeous, darlings. It really looks like nothing, so you're definitely gonna want to top this with something, because if I hadn't put the ice in there, I think that would literally be like an inch of drink. All right, once again, I'm just gonna top with some club soda, maybe like that, and then let's try it. If I do want to sweeten this, I have some grenadine that I can use. Okay, I actually definitely feel like that needs a little hint of sweetness. This is grenadine syrup. It is extremely sweet. I literally only ever use like literally the smallest dash ever, because I find it so personally like overpowering if you use, I'm pretty sure it says to use like 2 tablespoons, which sounds crazy to me. This is what they put in like Shirley Temples and stuff. I'm also going to put some of these frosted cranberries just in my drink because it'll add a little sugar, and I know I'm garnishing with them, but I feel like it just looks pretty and it's festive. Okay, we're having a moment now. This will probably not stay on here very well. Crap. I might just have to put this inside of it. Wait. If I can push them together. Yep. Maybe I can hang it off the edge. Maybe? Yes! Now presenting the first drink of Vlogmas. And I'm literally just about to like put this in here after I showed it to you guys, the little garnish, because it's just gonna fall in there anyway, so. There we go. Cheers, y'all. Grab something out there. Whatever you got. Oh, that's so good. The cranberries did a lot.
What are you?
I made a drink.
Yeah.
I'm sipping it. Well guys, we are having some leftovers for dinner. So this is our very crumbly, crunchy topped baked mac and cheese. That was fabulous. And then I have some of our funeral potatoes reheating in the air fryer right now. Those are basically, it's kind of just like a hash brown casserole, honestly, which is probably why I like it so much. It's just like creamy, cheesy potatoes, and then you do like a cornflake. We did a cornflake and fried onion crispy topping for it. So that's reheating. And then we're just also making some green beans with bacon because we really don't have any like vegetables. Everything's just beige that we have for leftovers. So I figured we'll just make some green beans, even though we are putting bacon bits in them. I'm in a green bean phase right now. Turn the water green. Oh my God. These are the funeral potatoes. I just reheated them in the air fryer because I wanted to give it a little more crisp. And they look really good. Wow. I feel like it even looks like Thanksgiving. Just the colors. Not quite as much going on, but yummy! Apparently I couldn't be bothered to brush my hair or get dressed because this is just the outro of my first Vlogmas, but I have been sitting here finishing up my editing, and this vlog's like 45 minutes, so I'm pretty happy with that. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know I did a little kind of like pour it up tease. Trust me, you'll be getting lots of pour it up. this month. I feel like since I started doing that, everyone just like always asks for it. I had to tease it a little bit, but don't worry. We're gonna be doing our little cocktail pour it up segment every Vlogmas. So I will see you guys in just a few days for Vlogmas number 2. Comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Please give this video a like if you are excited for Vlogmas this year and you enjoy them. Just a quick like on my videos honestly goes such a long way for me. It's something super easy and quick that you can do, and I just appreciate it so much. As always, my Patreon is linked down below. I did a new podcast this week talking about my horror brand deal experience, and I also opened up in that episode about the business side of YouTube, having management, financial things, all that kind of stuff. It was an interesting episode, so go check that out on the Patreon if you feel inclined. And thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me for Vlogmas this year. I cannot wait for all that is to come, and I will see you guys so soon in the next one. Bye.